Okay, hello, good afternoon. Today we're gonna try to work with the glass walls in Revit, right? So let's get into our first wall that is gonna be the non-defined. Where we find those? Okay, we go to the architectural tab, we go to wall, and here over the catalog of walls, right? You're gonna find those under the curtain walls, right? Curtain walls. So there's three types of curtain walls: non-defined, exterior glazing, and a storefront. So let's start with the non-defined. The non-defined is like a big piece of glass, just a glass pane, right? Let's go into check the shaded so we can see this, okay? Or maybe go to a different visualization, consistent colors or textures. Nope. Realistic. It will take a little bit of time. Well, there, it's a lot better. Okay, there we go. So now let's go into the next wall tab that we want to place. Okay, let's go back to wall, right? Go to our catalog, our wall type selection, and get the exterior glazing, right? It's going to be a slight difference with the previous one, right? It has a grid. We're going to talk about that one a little bit later. And the last one is the storefront wall. Okay, from those three curtain walls, the last one is the storefront. So they have a specific things there, right? And if you notice here, it's a single, right? It's a single wall, right? This one is really neat when we want to design like a custom window really quick, right? What do I mean on this one is selecting the wall, editing the profile, right? I'm gonna draw a circle on it. There we go, right? I'm gonna erase all the lines from the original shape. Finish this one, and you're gonna notice now that we can go into our architectural tab into a mullion, right, and request on the edges to do that mullion, and you will get your circular custom, right, a little kind of like window. Okay, there we go. This is one of the main ones, things that I would like to do on this one, right? On the non-defined, I can define it myself. Basically, it can be defined by the user, right? Exterior glazing and the storefront both work a little bit different, right? It's just this one, right? We can go into the properties, we can change the height, but the most important piece here is changing the vertical grid, right? So we can change an angle, we can change the offset, right? Same as on the vertical and horizontal. So you can go here and change this one for 3 feet and apply it, right? And you're gonna notice now, right, the segmentation on the vertical grid. Let's do it on the horizontal, right? Or horizontal, I'm gonna also do a 3 feet so you can be more dramatic the change. There we go. So now we have those 3 feet around there, right? Okay, so the one that I'm gonna go and undo this one, so bring it back to the original shape. This one is really neat because if you zoom in, you're gonna see those grids. Okay, the key is to select the grid, unpin it, and now we can move it or we can copy it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna try to copy my grid line from the endpoint up 3 feet, 4 feet. It depends on your design, right? So you have now a nice extra grid. And then we can do another one. It can be also vertical, right? Just do the same process. Select the wall, unpin it, right? You can now change the number here for 3. Okay, it will move. Now it will move because this one, the one that is pinned, right, more likely it might not move because it's pinned, right? We can go here and try 3 again and it will not move because it's pinned. Got it? So that's the nice thing with this one. As long as you right, unpin it. Now you can change, right, I have 9, so I can put here 4.5 feet, right, so it will be on the middle, so I can place my doors there, right, if that's the case, right. And then we can do, once we get this one to work, let me get this one, right, because it's unpinned, and I'm gonna copy it, and I can manually move it right really close here. There we go. Okay, so I got my grid line there, right. I can check the distance, it's too short, so I'm gonna put 2 feet, so it can be better for the contractor. And I can do the same thing on this one, right. I need to unpin it, right, hit escape twice, grab this one, right, copy this one, right, also it can be manually done, then select the line, and you have 2 feet, right. So this is gonna be my design. Okay, here I'm gonna see here is 10.6, so I'm gonna change this one to 5. There we go. Okay, more likely now it's more symmetrical. Oh, I mean unpin it, sorry. Put here 5 feet. Okay, 5.6, so let me put here 5.3, so it can be symmetrical. There we go. Right, now we like this design. Okay, then we can go to the architectural tab. We can request mullion, right, mullion in all grid lines, or you can go line by line, right. You want to, okay, if you want to go and do this, I will not recommend this because it's too much time consuming, but we can go to architectural tab, remember, mullion, and try to do all grid lines, and you just select this, right. You're gonna see the highlighted lines, and you got your storefront, right. And here we can go and select that particular mullion and delete it. They're not pinned, so it's easier, right, and delete them, and then we can add those doors, right. And you're gonna say, well, what about this line here? Well, there's also another option. When you select the grid line, it's gonna appear on the modify curtain wall. You're gonna see this add remove segments, right. So I can remove that segment, and it will become a whole glass pane where I can add a double door here, right. I need to customize it, but I can add that double door there. Got it? Okay, also I can go and delete some of the mullions, right. There we go. Okay, move over that one. Okay, select the line, add remove the segments. Okay, so this would become a glass pane. Okay, escape twice, select the grid line, add remove segments, and you got your customized, right, your customized storefront wall, right, if that's the case for your design. Or I can do something else. You might say, well, why not delete this one here in the middle and make a super nice storefront piece here, right. So we can just get here, delete it. Okay, select the grid line, edit, right, add remove the segment, and I have a whole nice glass pane there. Okay, there we go. So that's with the exterior glazing, right. With the storefront here is has kind of like the same possibilities as the exterior glazing, right. Is this one is to customize. This one can be also customized, but a different way. We select the storefront. On the properties, we can change the vertical spacing, right, the vertical spacing, right, and we can do the offset every, well, let's say every 2 feet, and apply it, right. So it's gonna go, you're gonna see more spaces added every 5 feet, right. We can bring it back every, let's say 8 feet if it's possible to get a glass with that shape there, right. So it's set up to the beginning here. That's why it's that 8 applied to the beginning, right. But we can change it to center and apply it, right. So The distribution might change a little bit. Let me change it for 4 and apply it. There we go. More even, right? Or we can change this one for end and apply it. And I'm gonna apply again the 8, so it can go right at the end of my storefront, right? Okay, that's one of the ways, but we can go back to 0 and we can just get the same storefront, right? You're gonna notice this little symbol here, right here, right? It's gonna open this one up, and here if we zoom in a little bit, okay, there's an angle, so I can put here 45 degrees, right? 45 degrees. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see what we can do with this one, right? So 45 degrees, enter, and you're gonna see the grid lines going on the 45 angle direction there. Got it? So that's the neat part on this one, right? We can go here. There's also another angle on the vertical position, so I can go here, right, and change it as well, right? There we go. So we can get this one as well working that way, and actually we can delete this one's the things that you're gonna have to unpin and delete that portion, right? And we can get this one, and as well that grid line, you can just select the grid line and remove this one here, okay, and your glass pane will be clear, right, with no problems. Like this small mullion here doesn't have to be there, so unpin it, delete it, right, get the line, remove the line there, so you can get a nice clean, right, glass portion there, right? Okay, we can do is repeat this one, same here on the top, right? Unpin it, delete it, okay, select the grid line, add remove, right? As soon as you click the grid line, the add remove is going to show up, so click on it, right? And you can get those nice clean storefront walls, right? This one is going to be just for an opening. There's no plans to have a door into this one, right? It will be a really regular door. Well, we can give it a try. It will do it. Revit will do it. Remember, it's a system. It's going to do whatever the user is able to do, right? So those are the 3 main things that I will say is a good way to give it a try to the exterior glazing options on Revit, the non-defined, so you can customize your own, right? The exterior glazing, right? So you can do your own, okay, your own storefront design, and the storefront, right, that is really common on commercial buildings. Let me show you the one that I did on a previous video. This is a regular storefront design that I can replicate on this project, right? So those can be applied here, right? Let me just do something else really quick. Let's go to level 1, and here if you want to use the one of the options of those walls, and you want to use the exterior glazing, right, you're gonna have to place it here, right, inside your wall, but we're gonna get a warning, right? We're gonna get a warning that the wall is overlapping, right? So what we need to do with this particular one, okay, is that this, right, okay, the exterior glazing is not automatically embedded, okay? How do we find out? We go to the edit type, and we go and activate automatically embed, and we apply it, and it's gonna be able now to cut. Okay, we can cut that one. We can say okay, we can go to our 3D, and then we can start managing, right, our height and design our own customized storefront, right, storefront wall. Okay, that will be all for today, just about those storefront options, non-defined, exterior glazing, and storefront options that you can manage. Hope this video helped you guys. This is Rincon BIM Consulting. like and subscribe. I will be posting content every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you.